I don't think that they're given the culture that gives the kind of tenacity and commitment required to build the power. The delayed gratification, the willingness to sacrifice, the willingness to spend a few years living like nobody else will, so you can spend the rest of your life living like nobody else can. I don't think that the culture gives that to them yet. I don't. I think that the culture gives them other stuff because the shortcut's always more tempting. Just like when I went to Macy's and the lady's like, "Hey, look, just take this credit card and we'll take $300 off your bill." That's a hell of a deal. I even sit back and say, "Man, what, are you sure, boys? Like, what's wrong with you? Why would you not take that $300?" But I'm like, "No, I want the long term win. The long term win is I ain't got shit to do with your crappy credit card. You're not gonna go get thousands of dollars out of me over the next decade because I wanted a quick $300 payday, right? So power takes time. If you look at most powerful institutions in America, you look at the NFL. It took time for the NFL to become that powerful. You look at the NBA. It took time for them to become that powerful. You look at big corporations that are worth $1 trillion. It took time. Jensen Huang in 1993 got together with his buddies in a Denny's and made a 30-year power play that has led to him running a $4 trillion company. How many people do you know are part of a 30-year power play where they just know that you're going to be a scrub for about a decade? You're going to struggle. You're going to be in and out. You're not going to get a lot of support. No one's gonna, you won't be able to flex on Instagram because you ain't got nothing to show off. You're embarrassed by what you don't have and the problems that you run into and on the brink of failure for the most part. It's very difficult to endure that, right? But that's what Jensen Huang did in order to form Nvidia. Now Jensen gets to flex, and he has more money. He could buy anybody's neighborhood with the money with his pocket change, right? He's got that kind of power. But it took 30 years to get there. That's my point. It took a long time. So I would say that if you want to talk about Black Power, you've got to really talk about where it comes from, how to build it, what skills you need to have, what confidence you need to have, what level of commitment you need to have, and how much are you willing to sacrifice. Before you dare tell me what you want, you need to start the conversation by telling me what you will pay to get what you want. Everybody wants the world, but nobody wants to pay for it. So don't talk about what you want. Talking about what you want, that's child's talk. A grown up says, "This is what I want, and this is what I'm willing to pay for it." And if you're willing to pay for it, you can have anything you want. But so many people want it all, but aren't willing to sacrifice a damn thing. How the hell are you gonna pull that off? You can't you can't have you can't have a harvest if you plant no seeds. That is not possible. So if you want to win and you want power in this country, you commit yourself to becoming an investor, a consistent investor, a a tenacious investor, an assertive investor, and you commit to doing it for a very long time. This does not happen overnight. But I guarantee you that if you are consistent and tenacious and willing to sacrifice for a long time, there is absolutely no way on this earth that you won't be wealthy and powerful when it's done. That's my 2 cents. I hope that that helps you. Thank you guys for listening. It was great to see all of you on a Sunday morning. Yes, Lord. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. If you want to be on the text list for this class, just text the word morning to the number 87948. Text morning to 87948. I'll send you an invitation. And also, if you want to take a look at our financial flashcards for kids and workbooks and all that stuff, you can go to drboycebooks.com. That's drboycebooks.com. So God bless you guys. Have a great day. Thank you for listening. I'll see you soon. Peace.